Investigators need to know if a faulty cockpit instrument was giving the crew of Flight 201 misleading data about the position of their plane. They test the displays and the gyros that feed them.
Well, this one seems to work fine.
They find nothing wrong with the first officer's
Let me
instrument.
see the other one.
And they run the same test on the captain's attitude indicator. At first, the captain's instrument seems fine too. Then, they notice something odd.
Hang on, it seems to be stuck.
Occasionally, the display momentarily freezes in place. The attitude indicator stops moving, even though the gyro feeding it is still in motion. Investigators need to know what's causing the failure. They test every wire connecting the display to the gyro.
Oh. No wonder.
Finally, they find the culprit.
This wire is hanging by a thread.
The discovery gives new meaning to the bizarre rolling motion captured by the flight data recorder. The captain's instrument and the flight recorder are both fed by the same gyro. Since the captain's gyro was broken, it was sending faulty roll data to the recorder. Copa 201 didn't really make any quick rolling maneuvers at all.
Okay, let's see what the plane was really doing.
By carefully analyzing other parameters on the flight data recorder, they managed to calculate its actual movements and reveal the plane's true motion. The red image shows the bad data the pilots were seeing, while the solid image shows how Copa 201 was actually flying. The plane rolls so far to the right, it becomes unrecoverable. Though the pilots don't know it, they're now falling from the sky.
Once I got to this point, they didn't have a chance.
But a puzzling question remains. It was the captain's gyro that failed in flight and started sending bad data. So why did the pilots select it?
Okay, let's start.
Investigators go into the type of flight simulator the Copa crew used for their 737 training.
Climb to 25,000 and turn right.
They recreate the flight of Copa 201.
Now, trigger the failure.
Including the malfunction of the captain's attitude indicator.
Now, how'd you make the switch? Wait a minute, let me see that. That is not the same switch that was on Copa 201.
Two different configurations for one small control switch has overwhelming implications for the investigation. In the simulator, flipping the toggle to the left switches the captain's instrument to an auxiliary gyro, independent of the other two. On Flight 201, flipping the switch to the left puts both instruments on the captain's malfunctioning gyro.
Panama Center, Copa 201, level at 250.
Roger that, 201.
With no voice recording from the cockpit of Copa 201, investigators will never know for certain who flipped the switch the wrong way. But they finally collected enough evidence to build a compelling theory of how the flight went so horribly wrong.